All right, welcome.
What?
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the Pocket Lit podcast. Today,
The name
I'm
has not
your
been
host.
changed yet. Oh,
I'm your host today,
No,
Teddy. We will be interviewing Casey on his Scooby Doo factuals.
No.
First,
Wait,
I just want to say, welcome to Teddy's passion project,
Episode 10.
the Pocket Lit podcast.
To the point.
Today, I'm here with my guest, Casey.
I don't want to be here.
I'm here with my guest.
This
Shut
is
up.
A hostage
Shut up.
situation.
This is my podcast.
Help me.
Today, I'm here with my guest.
This was his idea.
He's a nerd, and we're going to show you how much of a nerd he is. And
thanks a lot.
So today
Thank
we
you
will
very
be doing,
much.
I Googled Scooby Doo trivia.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know me, and I say that intentionally because pretty much most people who
If you
do
know him,
me,
you know that he knows
well, a little too much.
a little too much about the Scooby Doo
And it's not even that I intentionally
canon.
Research this or think it makes me cool. I just anytime I've ever been sick in my life.
Who are all the actors to play Fred?
I've watched Scooby Doo.
Who are all the actors to play Fred?
Well, the main one is Frank Welker, who's been doing it since the originals.
Mhm.
That you also have Zac Efron, who was in Scoob, that's just an absolute miss.
Yeah.
In the live action ones, I actually don't know the name of that actor, but I know he was different. And
The live action ones don't count. They're dumb.
They are dumb. And then I don't know in Velma. Which is
Interesting.
that atrocity.
That also doesn't count.
That atrocity.
And
that
it's
was
too
just
new.
released.
You can't. That's
well,
not.
Scoob was new. Scoob was 2020, I think. 2021.
Really? Well,
But Frank Welker's the main one. He also voices Curious George, fun fact, in the PBS show.
really?
Which is kind of weird.
That's crazy.
Don't
He
think
voices
about it.
Scooby, doesn't he?
Don't think about like a
Or
7
most of the time?
in the newer ones. It's funny that he started as just Fred with oh no, I can't think of his name. Why can't I
How
think
embarrassing.
it'll come back later. Not voicing Scooby.
Mm-hmm.
And then later I guess he eventually just picked it up.
Just learn how to do it.
Since really the early 2000s, he's been voicing Scooby. Because for a while in the 80s run, that was just weird. They had Scott Ines doing Shaggy and Scooby. And the 80s was a weird time. 80s and 90s Scooby-Doo is just odd.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed.
Well,
Because I don't know way too much about the show.
look, okay.
Anyways,
Hey,
that wasn't even one of my
it's
questions.
Not like you've never watched them. You would know. Like the Witch's Ghost one.
Oh, that's when they make
Ben
the villains.
Ravencroft.
They make the
It's
villains
real.
actually
Yeah.
real. Like
For the 80s and 90s,
they're like,
just
oh, and it was
it's
actual
real.
witchcraft,
Yeah.
and that's a demon.
The aliens,
or
is
the
another one.
aliens.
Yeah.
It's just aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what the 80s and 90s was for Scooby-Doo.
They just made it real things.
Exactly. And Mr. Incorporated.
Okay, well, the reason I wanted to do this for the whole podcast is because I just Googled
It's
it.
not going to last very
Just
long.
to be like, oh, you know what? Let's just see. I know he knows a lot, but I'll ask the first question. We'll determine that it's way too hard, and then we won't have a podcast episode about it. So the first question, I wish we had it recorded, but I said, Casey, the first episode of Scooby Doo, Where Are You, was entitled what? And then he thought about it for a while, and he was like, And then he said, What a Night for a Night. And that is the name of the first episode of Scooby Doo, Where Are You?
I thought I was going to get that wrong.
You're a freak. Okay, now I'll just go through some of the next ones.
I'm probably
I might
gonna get
skip
most
some of
these
them
wrong.
because some of these are like super obscure and phrased poorly, but so I'll start. You know what? Let's just see.
This is just going to be embarrassing because you set me up as if I'm this titan of Scooby-Doo knowledge, and you're going to ask things, and I'll be like, no clue.
We have
no idea.
I'm just very curious to see, like, you do know a lot about it, but I'm sure, like, there's some trivia questions that you might miss. And a lot of the trivia questions, they aren't, like, who voiced...
Is it Don Massick?
Who voiced Scooby originally?
For some reason, my brain is just dead. Thinking about the...
Here, let me look it up.
Original voice of Scooby-Doo, and also Scrappy, actually, after a little bit. That's going to bother me a lot if I don't know.
Frank Welker, Don Messick.
Yeah, there you go. He's the one who
He's the
one who invented the Scooby voice. You know, having the throwing R at the beginning of words for no reason.
Jess Harnell voiced Scooby Doo at one point.
Did he? In what?
In Big Top Scooby Doo.
Really?
That's what it says.
I don't know if that's true. Because I know that one pretty well, and
That's
if
crazy.
he did an amazing job sounding exactly like Frank Welcome.
We love Jess Harnell.
Yeah. I did not know that, if that's true. There are a couple, I've seen most of Scooby Doo. There are a couple I've intentionally avoided, and some that I just haven't gotten around to seeing.
Yeah.
I haven't gone through Be Cool Scooby Doo. I haven't gone through A Pup Named Scooby Doo.
I don't even know what those are.
But those are.
But a lot of these questions are from Where Are You?
Okay.
So in What the Heck's Going On?
Oh, yes.
Which is an episode you're obviously familiar with.
Yeah.
Who is turned really old? What's the name of the character that gets turned super old?
Oh, that one. I do know that. It's Uncle, right? Is it Uncle?
I'm not going to help you at all.
It's Uncle Stewart. There we go.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that is my final answer.
Would you like to add a fun fact onto that?
Yes, I would. He's the villain in that one. Side note, he did it. It's just some crazy good stage makeup. If you see that transformation, man dented his face.
The answer is Uncle Stewart.
That's...
Wow.
But yeah, he very good guy. He also had a recording in the cemetery, which the tech that Scooby Doo villains have access to is unbelievably good.
Yeah, sure.
What, you agree?
No, it's
baseball Spectre.
Oh my gosh,
Scooby,
yeah,
he's got holes in his legs.
He's got holes in his legs because they're just bones. It's like, where'd you put your leg in that costume?
So my theory is
he's actually an amputee. That's my theory. Double amputee.
Quadruple amputee.
He wears
no arms
prosthetics.
Either.
Yeah, it's all just bones.
Okay, but my theory with that, without being an amputee, kind of, is that he was so dedicated to the role, he had surgery done to his calves to take out most of the muscle so that they would fit in one of those fake bones. The other one's hollow. So his bone and his calf muscle fit in one. Ugh. Then he's running around on little spindly legs.
Yeah, really. He would like snap his actual leg. He's got no muscle. He couldn't even keep up with him. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
Answer the questions only, please.
All right.
In Bedlam in the Big Top.
Yep, I know it well. Charlie the Robot.
I hate you.
No, wait, that's not that one.
What?
Excuse me, that's Foul Play in Funland. My bad.
I hate you. Stop adding more.
This is your idea.
I'm going to ask a question.
Yes.
You're going to answer.
Bedlam in the Big Top. I think that's the one with the hypnotizing clown.
Shut up. Let me finish the question. Ugh. If you would let me finish.
Okay.
In Bedlam in the Big Top,
yeah.
What two Mystery Inc. characters don't get hypnotized by the ghost clown? So yes, it is the one where they get hypnotized by the ghost clown. Who are the two Mystery Inc. members who don't get hypnotized?
Let me think. Oh. I'm trying to remember. See, my go-to would obviously be Scooby and Shaggy because that's how it normally works out. But I think I'm just thinking that because of later ones where that happens. I'm trying to think what happens. Wait, okay. No, I remember this. Because Scooby does. He does the high wire act thing. So does Daphne. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's Velma and Fred. Because Shaggy does the lion tamer act thing.
Oh my gosh. It is Velma and Fred.
Okay, thank you.
And then the add-on to the answer is Scooby gets hypnotized to go on the high wire. And Daphne rides a unicycle.
Correct.
And then Shaggy does the lion tamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
Lion tamer, that's actually, as far as Shaggy clips go, that's a good one.
What is...
I'm going to run out of being...
What is Fred's full name? You are, what, 3 for 3 have we done?
Well, I'm going to miss this one.
You're 3 for 3. What's Fred's full name?
I don't think I know his middle name.
I think you do. I don't know if I could have guessed it, but I definitely remember hearing it.
And also, it is hard because they have had some brief slip-ups with naming people.
Yeah.
Shaggy's name has been...
Well, here, I'll give you the little...
Wait.
You're right, but the little hint is Fred's character was originally 2 different people who ended up being made into one character for the show.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Obviously, it's Frederick Jones, but what's that middle
name? This is the one question I was like, he's sure to get this one. I don't know what all these random episodes are.
No, I don't think I know this one.
Would you like to take an L? Your first
If
question
you gave
get
me a
wrong?
multiple choice, I would.
Oh,
love to
you'd
get
knock it out of the park, yeah.
What could this be? I guess, yeah, I gotta.
His name is Frederick Herman Jones.
I don't think I would have gotten that
No?
one. No?
I feel like they say that in, like, What's New, Scooby Doo. I feel like I remember them saying that.
Think
Like
so.
in one of the episodes, his mom's yelling at him, and she calls him by his full name. Maybe it's in
Mom's not in that
Mystery
one.
Inc.
Different. Also, Fred has, as far as I know, 3 sets of parents
Different people?
that I know of. Yeah, all different. Well, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have a third mom.
Just a dad?
He has 2 moms.
Oh,
and
in
3
Mystery
dads.
Inc., he doesn't have a
He
mom.
has Mayor Dad.
Yeah.
And then he has Brad and Judy Childs,
Oh, yeah.
or Brad Childs and Judy Reeves, but who are his real parents. Although that
Quote.
at the end the timeline resets, so that may be in Pirates.
You gave the whole show away. I haven't seen
in
it.
Pirates Ahoy. You know that one. You know that one.
Maybe.
You know
Yeah,
that one.
sure.
Star map.
Yes.
They fish the thing out of the ocean.
Yep, yep.
Then he has other parents.
That's the one with the Bermuda Triangle.
He has good parents.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Yes, exactly.
They go on a cruise.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they do go on a cruise.
Okay, question.
There's lots of that classic.
Question number 5.
Scooby Doo tropical music.
Hey, I'm asking the questions.
Go
here.
ahead.
Question number 5. In the episode
I'm really just
Scooby-Doo,
humiliating myself here.
Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2,
Yeah.
what does Shaggy take that the mummy wants?
Coin.
It is a coin.
That's actually the only word the mummy says is coin, but the way they filtered that or whatever, it just sounds like "Bah!" And then the actual characters are like, he's saying coin.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was a later decision or if their recording equipment was just bad.
Yeah, the answer is coin.
Yeah. Shaggy does take
Question number 6.
Okay.
You're 5 out of 6 right now. What is Shaggy's special talent that the viewer discovers during the episode What a Night for a Night?
Is that his
Which you've
ventriloquism bit?
It is ventriloquism.
He uses that quite a bit in the old ones. That has not made an
Shaggy
appearance
throws
recently.
his voice into a flower pot to trick the Black Knight.
He does. Scooby also, I believe, hides in a broken flower pot.
Yeah, that's in the intro bit. You see
Well,
that.
but
that's the episode.
no,
that it
no,
comes
he
from.
hides in a flower pot in the intro bit. Different one. There's dirt and a flower in there.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
not.
I thought you meant.
Well, it's not a pot actually. It's just a pot of some kind, a vase. That's
Oh, this
broken.
one's easy. What's the color of Fred's ascot?
Now that you've said this, it's orange, right?
Yeah, it's
okay.
orange.
I'm
It's
like,
orange.
you've made me double think everything.
Okay, in A Night of Fright is No Delight,
Ooh, this actually.
the gang makes a
recognize
dummy
the
of
name.
Scooby-Doo as bait for the Phantom Shadow. On the dummy, what are Scooby's ears made out of?
I don't think I know this one.
No?
Maybe can I just logic my way there? I doubt it. I'm trying to think of what it could be. What would be something they would do? Scooby snacks is one option, but probably not. Yeah, I don't think I know. What is it?
Carrots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Question number 9. What is the correct order from tallest to shortest? Obviously not counting Scooby.
Okay.
He's a dog.
Let's see.
So the 4
Well,
in
that
order.
should be Shaggy, obviously, tallest. Then it should be Shaggy, Fred, Velma, Daphne, Velma, then Scooby.
What's
shorter.
the order?
I think it's Shaggy, Fred, Daphne, Velma.
It is
Okay.
Shaggy, Fred,
I was
Daphne.
like, is there
I
a
feel like
switch up
anyone
where,
could guess that.
where Daphne's actually taller than Fred?
Nope.
Anyway, yeah, you should be able to know that.
Do you know the ages of the characters?
That's not a sure thing.
Does anybody?
There's no sure answer about that. There are guesses all over the place. Like some people think that
That's
in
not
one
even
of
a
the
question.
episodes-
It's a little explanation.
talking about driving, the different ages like for a license. So
Yeah.
Shaggy drives, Fred drives. I think that's Scooby drives, but he has his dog license. That's a different matter. But so Fred and Shaggy would have to be at least 18 or older, right?
Well,
You have your license, you're
You're
driving
17.
other people.
you could be 17.
Can you?
Because you can get
Oh,
your
yeah.
license at 16 and a half. And
Well,
then
here-
6 months later,
Here,
you
yeah.
can drive
States do
at
have
17.
different things.
But
But
that's
let's
pretty
say
much the hardest.
18 or older.
We're one of the tightest states on that.
But yeah, some guess ranges for Velma go as low as 11. So
Yeah, in the little
There you are for
explanation for the height thing, they say it would make sense since Shaggy and Fred are the oldest at 17, Daphne is 16, and Velma is 15.
which
But
that fits
unconfirmed.
in some of them. That fits in better than others. Mystery
Yeah.
Incorporated, yeah, they're in
They're children.
They're
They
in
got to be in
school.
high school, yeah.
so yeah, that makes sense that they're in.
But
high
in
school.
What's New Scooby Doo, they're like,
they're on their
kind
own.
of
In other
adults?
ones, they go to space.
yeah,
So and in the 80s, again, they were definitely older there. Like in Zombie Island,
mm-hmm.
they literally have split up and like have separate lives. Daphne has her own TV show.
Yeah.
So they're definitely adults in that one. They grew up in the 80s.
Weird.
But did they grow up they grew up in the 60s and then they grew up in the 80s.
Mm.
No one can see what I'm doing that.
We're tapping
the
our
tap
head
thing.
like the think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Oh.
In Scooby Doo and a Mummy 2,
Yeah.
how old was the mummy?
Oh, I don't know this.
You really got to be like familiar with the show for this. You know more like cast and crew facts, but you have only gotten 2 wrong. Or have you even gotten 2 wrong? I think you only got 1 wrong. No, 2 carrots.
Yeah. How old is the mummy?
Yeah.
It's got to be. I don't know. It's thousands, obviously.
I'll give you a clue. The professor mentions near the beginning of the episode
Yeah, I know that.
that the mummy of Anchor is blank years old. Is over blank years old.
I feel like 3 or 4. That might be wrong. Probably is wrong.
What's your final guess? Follow your heart.
Oh, man, they both sound right now. You know how all the old professors in every old Scooby-Doo episode sound exactly the same?
Yeah, they're probably all played by the same guy.
The mummy of Angkor was over... What,
Yep.
that?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those are Fred. And actually, Hal Smith, another Adventures in Odyssey voice actor.
Yeah. Come on, just say
We'll
it.
just go 4.
3,000.
It's 3,000. Dang it.
3,000. Ah, you were so close. All right, in Go Away Ghost Ship, what is the pirate called? This is easy.
Oh, this is Redbeard, right?
Yeah, Redbeard.
Okay. That's one of the most quotable episodes. That's a classic of the
Oh, here we
genre.
go. Oh my gosh, we already talked about this. Who is the voice of Scooby Doo throughout the Scooby Doo Where Are You series?
Okay, Don Masick.
That's correct.
He also voiced Scrappy later, because Scrappy started off with a different voice actor.
Really?
Yeah, which was really weird. If you like, I think it's the first season of Scooby and Scrappy Doo. He sounds like Al Capone. He sounds like a New York gang. Not deep necessarily, but
just like
more
heavy
like
accent?
normal and deep New York.
Interesting.
Like Scrappy is from Brooklyn
Interesting.
for sure.
Well, did you know that Don Messick provided the voice of Scooby Doo up until suffering from a stroke?
They always got strokes.
Wow. In
Well,
19...
it's got to be the 70s, right?
No, 96.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Well, that's not true. I mean, not for
Oh,
everything.
he had a stroke at a cartoon recording studio,
Oh, yikes!
and he retired a week later.
You know, those Hanna-Barbera voice actors are dedicated. I mean, think about in Mystery Incorporated, Casey Kasem, who voiced Shaggy for so long,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't voice Shaggy in that series, but he voices his dad, and I think that was up to a year before he died of cancer.
Yeah,
Dedication.
Well, it's his whole life.
Yeah.
He probably, there was nothing stopping him from doing that.
He is Shaggy.
Yeah. He's been Shaggy from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Casey Kasem was there from the start.
All right. In
Perfect
Foul
voice for it.
Play in Funland,
Charlie the Haunted Robot.
who
Excuse me.
knocks down the milk bottles and gets a prize?
Fred, because then he pays his 2 bits afterwards.
Fred, correct.
And then it rings up on the register. That's spooky, am I right?
Who, oh my gosh, you're getting ahead of the questions. Who provided the voice of Shaggy from 1969
Casey
to
Kasem.
1996?
Casey Kasem.
Casey
And further, this thing's wrong. What's New Scooby Doo came out in the 2000s.
Yeah, it did.
And it's still Casey Kasem for all of those.
I wonder when this thing... I don't know when this quiz was published.
Definitely not before like 2000.
Maybe.
The internet was not
This is fun
hip happening
trivia.
with quizzes there.
No, it says last updated April 2023.
Well, they got to double check some of their information.
You should write into funtrivia.com.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
but I have noticed an error in your calculations
yeah,
here.
exactly. All right, what is Shaggy and Scooby's favorite thing to eat? Come on.
Scooby snacks.
Yeah.
Duh.
In a clue for Scooby Doo,
Mm-hmm.
the gang goes scuba diving and Daphne sees a bottle in the ocean and Velma notices a note inside. When Shaggy read the note, what did it say?
Oh. Is that the one that says danger on it? Or am I thinking of a different one? Yeah, I don't remember.
Velma follows this by saying, "Big help," in an extremely sarcastic tone.
Yeah, I know it's something that would go with that, but what could this be? You're enjoying this too much.
I just want to show the people how weird you are.
Thanks.
This is what this episode is for. Just to be like, hey,
What's,
you know what?
What's some way I
That
can
kid
pay you
knows
back
way
for
too
this?
much
Yeah.
about Scooby-Doo. You know? Something's off there. Something's off there. Let's get this boy
Look,
alive.
I was sick a lot as a kid, okay? I had a lot of time.
Don't say you were sick a lot as a kid. That makes you sound like you had some sort of autoimmune disease or like
I did.
a pale body. No, diabetes was very brief. You still
False.
have it, but it's a pishikaka, pocket lip, pocket lip. You weren't like one of those kids that had to be rolled out into the
I
sunlight
wasn't Tiny Tim.
for 20
No,
minutes
I
and
was
then
not Tiny Tim.
taken back in, curtains drawn.
No, I just caught colds a lot.
Yeah, me too, actually.
They weren't like especially bad or anything.
Lane's
I
the
just
only
got
one with a
sick
good
lot.
immune system.
Except for the pneumonia he gets every year.
That's true. He
And
does
bronchitis.
get yearly.
He's got
Maybe
bad
we're all
lungs.
just weak little Oliver
We're
Twist
weak.
boys. Yeah. All right, come on. What's the note say?
I give up.
It says no deposit, no return.
I should have known that one.
In the episode Nowhere to Hide,
Yeah.
what does Shaggy find in the fruit bowl?
What does Shaggy find in the fruit bowl? I'm not gonna. There's no way I know this.
You know the episode, right?
Yeah. But I don't think I know this.
It's a vital
Does he-
clue in the case.
It can't be shoes, right? Is it shoes?
You lock your final answer in, you either get it right or wrong.
It's not shoes. Is it? What? I'm trying to think of what is vital to the case. What do they find? The only thing I can think of is shoes, and that might not even be this episode. Muddy shoes. Those are found somewhere. But yeah, I'm just locking it in here. Muddy shoes.
False.
Okay, yeah.
Suction cups.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
That's-
should have known that, but
That's
I
how they
wouldn't have
rule out
remembered it.
Helga
Yeah.
because she used to be in the circus.
Which
And
that's
wouldn't
a
have
that's a
needed
bit of a stretch.
suction cups. The logic of these super
Velma,
sleuths
it's my theory that
is very
Velma
often.
never actually figured anything out. She's just real good at thinking on the spot and connecting
Yeah.
the dots that have been revealed, as if she knew beforehand.
Yeah, because
It's
she
just
never
as I
says.
suspected
she
all
never
along.
said exactly. She's never like, I think it's this. Now pull the
Yeah.
mask off. She's just like, just as
She lets everyone else say
suspected.
their guesses too.
Mm-hmm.
It's this person. It's this person.
And then she says, "Let's see, just as I suspected."
yeah. No, there's a rare. Well, this is a story I need to hear, or something like that. She occasionally does that.
She does
But
occasionally.
then she still acts like she knew it the whole time.
And then she like jumps in and
Yeah.
starts finishing the story. It's like, no, girl, you had your chance. You lost.
Chill.
You lost. Okay.
Yeah.
You're like the rest of us. All right. In a gaggle of galloping ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
what is the name of the large area the gang visits that ends up being infested with monsters and ghosts?
I think I know. I know the episode you're talking about. What is it called? Is it a forest?
No, I don't know why they said large area. It's a large,
Castle? Building?
I would say building.
Building.
You could say
Castle.
that word.
So it's some castle, is what I'm gathering here. It is a castle because you got the werewolf there. You got what else was in that one? Trying to think. Oh, what's the name of this castle? All right. I don't know. I don't know the name of the castle, but it.
Frankencastle.
Oh. Wow. I should have guessed that one, but all right. Oh yeah, because they're yeah. They got a Frankenstein's monster thing in there.
In the episode "A Night of Fright is No Delight,"
Yeah.
what are the phantoms called?
Man, I'm falling off the train here
I
at
know
the end.
these last questions are stumping you. What's
They
going
are.
on?
They are. I don't know. Would you have known this?
No, I wouldn't have known any of these.
Okay. Is it those green guys? Is it talking about the I think those were guys like real estate brothers. Something. They're or they I don't know. I don't know. Green they're I'm pretty sure they're green. Are they ghouls? Is this something like that? What are they called? Specters? I don't know. Go ahead. I give up.
They are green ghosts.
Oh.
That was kind of a dumb
That's a
question.
terrible question.
That was kind of a dumb
What the
question.
heck is that?
Hold on. I have to get to subcategories. Goodness gracious. These Scooby Doo nuts have too much time on their hands.
That's true.
How much time are we at? You want to do some more questions?
We can wrap it up now. I've embarrassed myself enough that we could stop this now.
All right. Scooby Doo gets startled when he sees the minor 49er in the mirror, and he runs away and knocks over something. What is it?
Oh,
This one's set up like a multiple choice, but I'm not going to let you have the multiple choices. I'm just going to click the one that you say, and we'll see if you're right.
Well, let's see. What is there in that one? He wouldn't knock over the safe. The safe's in the wall. The piano. There's the player piano there, but I don't think that's it. What else could he knock over in an old abandoned Old West town? A table? No. Maybe a vase? That's a classic. Vase could be an option. A vase. I'm trying to think of what else there could be. Unless it's someone.
You got to hurry up. This thing's like on a timer, and it's already gone to the next question.
Okay. All I can think is vase, and I'm definitely wrong.
No, it's a cigar store Indian.
Oh, yeah! That thing.
All right, next question. What is the name of the beach that the gang goes to? In a clue for Scooby Doo.
Again, no idea.
I don't even. Yeah. Okay. Rocky Point, Rocky Mountain, Rockabye Beach, Rocky Road Beach.
The first one, I think.
Rocky Point Beach.
Sure, we'll go with that one.
It is Rocky Point Beach.
Okay. I don't even remember.
In
that
a
one.
decoy for a dog napper.
Yeah.
Where does the Scooby Gang find Scooby?
They find him in the old abandoned Indian little civilization in the cliff thingy.
Yeah.
What is the
somebody's hideout?
Oh, what are they looking for here? It's the guy that guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not even correct.
No.
Oh, Witch Doctor's hideout was one of the.
Okay.
But the answer is railroad track.
Oh well, find him.
Scooby's stuck in a crate on a railroad track.
Yeah, but they're on their way there. He's going by, and then you get the whole driving out, and then that Shaggy jumps onto it, and then there's a train coming.
Whatever, you were wrong.
Yes.
Foul play in Funland.
Yeah.
What was Charlie's original purpose?
It was to take care of all of Funland. It's to manage the whole amusement park. He was created to be the most perfect robot ever.
Take kids' money at the amusement park, play with kids at the amusement park, help kids at the amusement park, or harm kids at the amusement park.
Help, I guess, encompasses a lot. That's a stupid.
Yeah, it is help, but
that's a dumb multiple choice thing.
That's Snow Ghost. That's Snow Ghost.
Okay.
Foo.
I don't think I'm gonna know this one.
Foo, is that the character?
I'm not.
Foo claims that he was chased by the Snow Ghost, who he said was really.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I do know this one, I think.
He said
This is the one
that
with the
snow
giant totem
ghost
poles.
was really...
Is this... What kind of word are we looking for here? Is
Uh,
it another noun?
He
Like
said,
really a this? Or was it really a descriptive word?
really a this. Like,
Okay.
he said it's
It
not
was
the
really
snow
a-
ghost, it's really a... Or really the...
Oh, what is... Not Yeti. That's not what they say in that one.
No, the answer is Yeti.
It is?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're crashing hard. Another one, the snow ghost. How does Scooby save Velma from being cut by the saw?
I don't remember. I haven't seen that one in a while. That's also one of the later ones. I always would start in the earlier seasons and then...
Oh, there's another one from that snow ghost. How does the gang capture the snow ghost?
Do they use one of the totem poles? I'm trying to remember if they do. They might. That's all I can think of.
That's not an option here.
No? Do they use a net? I feel like they use a net.
They roll them up in a snowball.
Oh. I guess I
Stop
didn't know that
asking me
episode
questions
that
about
well.
the snow ghost. Gosh, let's get off that.
Should we wrap it up here?
We can wrap it up here.
I have crashed and burned at the end of this.
Well,
But
everybody's
shame.
run has to come to an end sooner or later.
That
You
is
need to
true.
brush up on your snow ghost.
I do.
Other than that, still, I feel like it's enough to prove that you know too much about the show.
Yeah, that's verified. I don't think we needed the whole episode, honestly.
No, I think we could have stopped after like the first 5 questions.
No, I
where
gotta.
People are like, why would anyone
I'm
know
just
that?
saying,
And you
yeah.
were like, oh yeah, easy.
I'm just saying the episode in general.
Oh no, we needed the episode
I don't.
for me.
All right. Well, we go. I'll
I think we should
think
just play
about
this
some
more often.
fitting.
I'm gonna whip this out at dinner on Sunday night too.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we're having dinner together with the family and 2 other friends. Shout out Aaron. Woo woo. We'll have him on the podcast at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna
You're
whip
just
this
gonna
out.
bring out the Scooby Doo questions.
Show them how weird you are.
Thanks
Maybe
a
we'll
lot,
all
Ted.
compete. We gotta play Quiplash with them.
We do. Great game.
We got to.
Well,
funny. All right.
Thanks everyone for hanging out with us.
Yes,
And,
thank you very much. This has been
we will-
Teddy's interview with Casey to show that he needs to get a life. Not that I have a life. Every time you say, how's my week? I'm like, yeah, it's good. Nothing happened. I went to the dentist. So.
We probably won't have any episodes next week just because I'm super busy with the play coming together that I'm in.
And I'll be gone the week after.
You will? Okay.
I'll be in Virginia.
Okay, so it might be a
Might be
little
some
while
time.
till we see you again.
Might be a little bit
But
of time.
maybe
Don't forget about us.
maybe we'll put up some Patreon stuff. So if you get on there, maybe there'll be some more content.
Ooh, you know.
Won't be full episodes, but who knows? Who knows what might be there?
You know. Maybe one
Worth
of
the
Teddy's,
$1.
Maybe one of Teddy's old shirts
Worth
for
the
sale.
$1.
You know.
Honestly,
Come
we
on.
should.
We should
You
have
got
like a
any
raffle
shirts?
giveaway.
I will. I'll sell your shirt on there.
Yeah.
Anybody want Teddy's shirt?
It should be if you're a Patreon subscriber. We just have a raffle.
That would be fun.
Of all the Patreon subscribers.
That would be pretty fun.
For just like
That would be pretty fun.
random stuff that we own.
Okay.
Like, here's this coaster.
If we do that, we'll let you know.
The coaster we use on the set. Raffled
Once
off.
we get more coasters.
Yeah. I mean, I need this one for now, but.
After
No way.
No.
We're keeping the sword.
the plants are mine too.
Yeah. That one looks tired.
They're both very tired. Okay.
Get them some sunlight.
No, that's what was killing them.
Really?
Anyway.
Okay. Whatever.
Thanks everyone
Yep.
for listening. I'm sorry I'm like this.
Me too.
I'm a monster.
You know, you just put too much time into somewhere that you shouldn't have. Accidentally.
Yeah. Inadvertent slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Um.
Okay. Goodbye. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed, feel free to do any of the following. Like,
Subscribe.
share,
Turn on notifications.
leave a rating,
Download.
or donate.
Follow us on Instagram at ToThePointPodcast_.